Welcome. Sequel to the film titled Replace. The truth simply pretending that it was medication prescribed by the doctor. It's just elephant jizz works wonders. Their conversation eventually takes a romantic turn, probably because she said elephant jizz, and then they end up getting intimate. The next day Kira visits Dr. Rafaela as the test results are finally out. However, the doctor adds that it will take a few more days to establish the precise treatment plan. She also emphasizes that the hospital needs to make a reminder call since Kira is having some problem with her memory. Despite this, Kira doesn't show much concern about it. The same evening she and Sophia spend some private time together. When the latter once again asks about skin treatment, Kira gets irritated and storms out of the room. I already told you the jizz is from Nepal, it's totally sustainable. Later on she notices that her flaky skin has started to spread across her entire body. One night, at a bar, Kira spots another woman with flawless skin and follows her to the restroom. There she commits another murder in order to obtain her skin. After a swift skin replacement process, she leaves the bar unnoticed. Meanwhile, Sophia catches up with her on the way, attempting to apologize, but Kira insists on being left alone. Back home, Kira weeps, burdened by guilt over taking innocent lives. Furthermore, she is also disturbed by constant flashbacks of the time she spent with Jonas. She rushes to the bathroom to calm herself down, but much to her dismay she sees herself as an old woman in the mirror. Told you. This sets her into a panic for a moment, but she notices the police arresting someone else, allowing her to breathe a sigh of relief. Afterwards, Sophia visits her, and this time Kira welcomes her in. While Sophia is busy enjoying the music, Kira slips into the bathroom to check on the girl she appears to have kidnapped. She then rejoins Sophia and asks her to check her body for any signs of flaky skin on the back. Upon doing so, Sophia notices some flaky skin and she recommends revisiting the doctor. Once she departs, Kira proceeds to replace her skin with that of the kidnapped girls. Later in the clinic, Dr. Rafaela informs Kira that they finally discovered a cure to rejuvenate her skin, potentially slowing down its decay. This news brings great joy to Kira's face. Regardless, the doctor still asks for more time for a thorough research of the procedure. Unwilling to wait any longer, Kira breaks into the office and steals the treatment plan. By the time she returns home, the kidnapped girl seems to have managed to drag herself to the door. However, Kira again drags her back to the bathroom. Now that the floor is stained with blood, Kira begins to clean it. Afterwards, she goes to Sophia's place along with the stolen documents, and the two proceed to watch it together. The video depicts a woman in her 60s who is willing to participate in an experimental procedure to reverse aging. At the end of the video, the elderly woman ultimately transforms into a younger version. Here it is revealed that this woman is none other than Kira herself. We also learn that she got divorced from Jonas 20 years ago after giving birth to a daughter, a fact that she is still unable to recall. This revelation unsettles her deeply. Now that her skin is aging faster, she doesn't know how to face the rest of her life. Strangely enough, Sophia doesn't look surprised by all of this, and she instead comforts her by assuring that she will always be by her side. Desperate to unravel the complete truth, Kira contacts her daughter, who is now an adult woman. She becomes speechless upon learning that her daughter now has a child of her own. Unable to digest all of these revelations, Kira wishes to run far away to some place where nobody recognizes her. Sophia decides to accompany her and starts packing up her things. Before they depart, Kira douses her entire room with gasoline and sets it ablaze, erasing all remnants of her family memories. Once out of the apartment, Kira and Sophia attempt to find more volunteers for the reverse aging experiment, but they are unable to locate any. Following this, Kira decides to visit her daughter's house. Upon arrival, a little girl, presumably her granddaughter, answers the door. The two have a brief conversation until the little girl screams upon seeing Kira's flaking skin. Guess got to get some head and shoulders. As a result, she hastily departs from the place, being unable to confront her daughter. After this, Kira and Sophia stay at a motel, and by this time Kira's skin condition begins to worsen. Seeing this, Sophia advises her to see Dr. Rafaela, but the latter refuses. It is at this point that Sophia confesses the truth: her background in biochemistry and her collaboration with Dr. Rafaela in monitoring Kira. She also reveals a sedative in Kira's water, which knocks the latter out. In the next scene, Kira wakes up restrained on a lab table shortly after Dr. Rafaela approaches her and expresses her regret, acknowledging that test subjects should never have been let out of the lab. She also explains that Kira's missing memories are a side effect of the regeneration process. In an attempt to figure out how Kira's skin flawlessly merged with foreign tissue, Dr. Rafaela initiates painful experiments that continue for several days. Witnessing her partner suffering, Sophia becomes furious at the doctor and proceeds to release her. In order to stop her from doing so, Dr. Rafaela injects a substance into Sophia's neck. Despite this, she somehow continues to fight back, earning time for Kira to recover. Soon after, Kira grabs a metal container and knocks down the doctor before choking her to death. She then tries to exchange her skin with that of the doctor's, but Sophia stops her from doing so. She doesn't want Kira to commit another crime, so she makes her promise to refrain from further skin replacement procedures as the effect of injection kicks in. Sophia's state begins to worsen. Seeing this, Kira makes a brave move. She eliminates several medical personnel, retrieves a gun from one of them and ventures in search of an antidote for Sophia. In a room, Kira comes across a young nurse, and seeing her beautiful skin, she can't control her urges. Later, when she returns to her partner, Sophia learns that she has again killed someone, evident by her smooth skin smooth as eggs. Realizing that she has become a huge threat for people, Sophia kisses her for one last time before shooting her to death. Thank you for watching.